Named for the young family of pioneers in 1800, Youngstown, Pennsylvania became an important rest stop along the Forbes Road. As the community grew, immigrants from Slovakia, Italy, Ireland, Spain, and England settled in Youngstown to work initially in the taverns or as blacksmiths, wagon makers, and harness makers, and later they worked in nearby mines and factories. Since there was no Catholic church, Catholics attended religious services at Sportsman Hall, now St. Vincent Archabbey. In spring 1875, Archabbot Boniface Wimmer met with local Catholic families to discuss building a Catholic mission church, which would be staffed by Benedictine priests. The church was constructed on land willed to St. Vincent by Moses Gillespie. His gift included the requirement that the church be positioned so that the cross would always face Main Street. His goal was to ensure that everyone traveling east on Main Street would always see the cross, the symbol of God. Conversely, the cross overlooked the town. If the church failed to comply with this provision, the property would revert to the Gillespie heirs. As a result, many years later, when a new church was constructed, it had to be located on the same plot of land. So during the construction period of the new church in the 1970s, masses were held in the school cafeteria. Construction was completed and a dedication service was held on December 26, 1875, under the patronage of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Discussion about the need for a Catholic school had been going on for some time. In April 1917, Father Method Shestick announced at Sunday Mass the decision to build a school at the cost of $2,000. It was a 2-room, 2-story building and was dedicated on September 30, 1917. 30 children from 23 families comprised the first class. Lay people were the teachers until 1945, when Felician sisters from St. John the Evangelist Parish in Latrobe were recruited. They commuted to Youngstown by trolley. Trolleys were a convenient mode of transportation in the region. Note the list of all the destinations on the front of the trolley. The trolley stopped running in 1952. The sisters continued their service with the stipulation that Sacred Heart Parish would build a convent for them. The construction of the convent began in July 1947 and was completed by the end of that summer. Enrollment grew rapidly, and by September 1952, the student population had outgrown the building, so some of the children were transported to the Bald Ridge School. Under the pastor, Father Flavian Yelenko, plans were made for a new enlarged school with groundbreaking on December 18, 1955. The school is ready for occupancy at the beginning of the next school year, opening on September 4, 1956, with an enrollment of 167 in double grades. The Sacred Heart Parish community continued to grow, and planning for a new church began. In 1973, the old church closed on April 22nd. The first Mass was celebrated in the current church building on January 19, 1974. Celebrating the 150th anniversary of Sacred Heart Church provides the opportunity to reflect on the history of the parish and the community, and perhaps learn some new things we didn't know. As we go forward, we are reminded by the words in a familiar hymn, "We are companions on a journey." With God's blessing, we will continue to be led by faith in the coming years at Sacred Heart Church. As you can see, the cross still overlooks the town of Youngstown.